Tell me, does this look like a former overall first pick to you by any chance?
Pull off a step back corner three. You don't see a ton of those because limited space there.
He's very good at it. Naz Reid
for Dyson. Zaccherie to the hole, left it short.
So, what happened to Zaccherie Risacher all of a sudden? What is up, y'all? Welcome to Glenwood Games. I'm your host, Jojo, and today we're going to be talking about the former first overall pick in the NBA draft and Atlanta Hawk, Zaccherie Risacher, and how he's sort of fallen off in year two, what's wrong with him, and if he could be labeled a bust even in his second year of NBA playing time. But before we talk about Zach, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like, and keep those notifications on so you never miss a single video. Let's go. So the Hawks drafted Zaccherie Risacher first overall in the 2024 NBA draft, and I was excited about him. I mean, he looks great. He's French. That's cool. And in his first season, he was looking pretty good. If you look at his last season, he came off an injury from January 30th to the postseason. And he scored 15 points over 25 minutes per game, shot 52% from the field and 42% from free. Confidence was growing in Zach, and overall, going into this year, I had really high hopes for the guy we call Riz God here in Atlanta because he was looking great in his first year, and I truly expected a strong 2025 showing from him. But now that 2025 actually is here, and we're closer to the end of the 2025 season than we are to the end of the 2024 one at this point, Risacher has underwhelmed, and he was just benched in favor of veteran CJ McCollum, and didn't look that great coming off the bench either. He was really a non-factor in the second half of a game against the Nets yesterday, which, by the way, was embarrassing. We shouldn't be almost losing to the Nets, but that's a problem for another video. He had 7 points in the first half, if I remember correctly, and then he just sort of faded into nothingness. Look at what he isn't doing very well. Look at the rim and through contact. As a per Databaller, the website, Risacher is getting to the rim 9.2 times per 100 possessions, placing him in the 88th percentile of the league. But his rim finishing shooting is 3.2% worse than league average. His passing vision doesn't look to be great, and sometimes he just sort of goes for the shot no matter how the defense is actually playing. Or if you see him in the open court, he'll be on the open court, and he seems to just drop the ball whenever he is brushed against or breathed at by other people. It doesn't look like a first overall pick to me, especially not someone who should be coming off of a great first year and should be improving. Looking at his stats in 2025, he's averaging about 10 points a game, 3.5 rebounds, a single assist, which that's what really worries me particularly, is that he's not getting any assists. He's not contributing to the team overall. I don't expect him to put up 25 points a game as long as he's able to get the ball out to his teammates and just be the sort of shooter where he draws enough defensive attention for there to be open shots for somebody like a CJ McCollum or for Dyson Daniels or something like that. But he's just not. He's shooting 44% from field goal range, and just he isn't looking like a big factor on the team. He's looking like a role player, like a Keaton Wallace almost, who comes in, and he hasn't earned the starting job that he had for most of this year, that he just got kicked out of CJ McCollum, who has been putting up almost 20 points a game and has been actually a genuine force offensively for the Hawks. Risacher just looks like a non-factor, really, and the worst thing you can be if you're a former first overall pick is irrelevant. So what do I think of Risacher? I really like him. I loved what I saw last year. I see he has enormous potential, but his confidence is just shot right now, and unless something improves, then Risacher could very well not be a big factor for the Hawks for any time to come. I'm not going to call him a bust or anything because he's not one yet. He's only 2 years into his career. He's barely finished the second year. But let me know what you think. Is Zaccherie Risacher a disappointment so far in the 2025 season? Or he is, but how much of a disappointment in Zaccherie Risacher do you feel in 2025? Do you think that he can, what does he need to get back to that late 2024 form? And is he a bust already? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching the end of this video. weird jump cut because my video glitched. But thank you for watching to the end of this video. I am Jojo, the host of the Glenwood Games. Thank you for watching to the end of this video. Have a great rest of your day. Go Hawks. Make sure to subscribe, like, notifications, all those great YouTube things. And I'll see you in the next one. Go Hawks. Have a great rest of y'all week. And not rise up. Oh my god. My brain's all over the place, ladies and gentlemen. Go Hawks. Damn.